everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Aoa Silva, if you guys don't know. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Take 3, I think it is. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Aoa Silva and I make videos all about business, finance, beauty, and organization. So if that's your type of jam, go ahead and subscribe to this channel already if you haven't. Today we're going to be doing a project pan. This is the December edition. We're like halfway through January. I'm uploading this super late, but here nonetheless. And there's actually going to be a little update towards the end of the video. I'm going to start with the project pan because that's mostly what you guys are here for, but if you want to hear about the channel update, please stay to the end because it's going to be very exciting things happening to this channel, so just watch out for that. All right, let's go ahead and get started with this video. So I've been project panning these items since October. I did start in January, but I ended up stopping towards the middle of the year. So I didn't continue it until I hit October. So I started up again. So that's why I'm not like renewing any products or anything like that because I started on October. So my technically new year would be until October hits this year, where I will be switching out products or keeping products if I want to keep them around for a little while longer. So I'm just giving you guys that update. If you want to watch the other project pan videos, go ahead. I have a playlist linked. I'll put it up in the cards. I believe it's gonna be right here. I'll put it up in the cards for you guys to go watch it, and there'll be a link in the description as well. So let's go ahead and start with the most exciting thing. So I've been project panning this again since October, so this is not like a renewal one or anything like that. This is the Gigi Hadid palette. This is in the warm palette. Very exciting. I actually ended up hitting pan on 2 out of the 5, which is pretty exciting. I have a really big dip right here in the white, as you can see in this shade. I have that one going, and then this one you could tell it's like it's starting to have a little bit of a dip, and these two I've mainly not been using that much, but as you can tell, these are the ones that I'm like using the most. So I'm gonna try my hardest to try to use up these. I want to try to get as much of this palette as possible. I would like to finish the palette if that's even possible. I think I'm gonna keep it for a couple more, just like maybe a couple more months, and then I'll probably switch it out to another palette because I want to give my other palettes love as well. That's one thing that's pretty hard in this project pan, is that I'm primarily focused on finishing up the products that I have here, that I don't really give a lot of love to the other products. So I'll probably keep this in for maybe 2 to 3 more months, and then I will switch it out. So that's pretty exciting. Primer, you can't really tell in the camera, but I know that it is finishing up because it's about here. I wonder if I can like flash my flashlight and then it'll show. Oh, there you go. See, as you can tell, like it's like a route right here. There's some spaces in between. Actually, it looks like it's like down to here. There's some spaces in between, but I'm almost there. I think maybe around February, March, I will probably be finished with this, which is very exciting because I have other primers that I really want to get through as well. I just have so many products that I'm just like, oh, I don't know what to do with all of them. So almost done with this. I also have my Tarte Double Duty Beauty. This one as well has a lot of spaces in between. If I look on the inside, it looks I'm about up to here with the products, so it's still gonna take me a while. I've been using this and other foundations like on and off and stuff, so it's not been very consistent with this foundation. If I were to finish this up and have the thought of repurchasing, I probably wouldn't. It's not my favorite formula, but it's okay for now. The primer makes it a little bit more hydrating because I have very, very dry skin, so this hydrates this foundation a little bit more, which is funny because this is the hydrating foundation and it's just not hydrating enough. I mean, this helps it a lot more to make it feel more hydrating in the way that I want it to. So, but yeah, I probably won't purchase that again. Really been using this, I know that for sure. There's not much improvement on this. I still have so much left over. This is just a weird color on me. The shade looks deeper, but when I put it on the skin, it's a lot more lighter. So it's not my favorite shade. I love this compact. I think it's so cute and very travel friendly. But when it comes to the actual color, it's not my favorite color. It just doesn't wear really nicely on my skin. So I'm not really quite sure what I'm going to do with this. I will try to find different ways, whether it's like putting it on my eyes or something. I gotta figure out something with this. I'll have the NYX Sunkissed finishing powder. This one's going. It has a little bit of a dip. I can see, maybe you can't see it on the camera, but it's going there. I can see more of a dip on, mostly on this area. I could tell that's where I like to swirl my brush the most. But I'm starting to see a smaller little dip, so a couple more months with this and I'm pretty sure I'll probably hit pan, maybe by October once the year hits, but it's going pretty slow there. When it comes to this is my Aoa Highlighter Studio. I have realized that I hate this formula. This formula just doesn't mix well with my face because since I'm so dry, it clings to those dry areas. So it makes my face look very powdery on my face. I'm not sure if it's like on everyone else, like especially if you're oily. I don't know how well this would wear with you, but it's just very powdery and very just plain glittery, and so I don't really like using this. I kind of don't even want to pan it because it's just not my favorite formula. I don't like using it on my eyes. I just don't like this product whatsoever, so I'm not sure what to do with this. If you have any suggestions, please leave them below, but I have no idea what to do with this. I just don't I don't want to use it. It's the same thing with this, but this one's a little bit more bearable. This is the Blush in Delight. Same thing, it's very powdery, doesn't have a lot of pigment to it. This one I can try to work with. This one's not that bad because it's a blush, but the highlight, like you could straight up tell it's just like, it's bad. But this one's not that bad. I feel like I can manage this one and try to pan it and get it out the way. I have a lot of these in my collection, which kind of sucks. I wish I didn't buy so many. Same thing with this. I have bought a lot of these. Wish I didn't do that. That would have been a couple dollars I would have saved and maybe bought a blush or a highlight that I actually really liked. So because of this, I've now been more mindful on my purchases and not just making purchases because it's cheap. I'm making purchases because I actually would like to try the formula or I know the brand. Two more things. This one's actually a pretty quick video. Okay, so I have the e.l.f. I stopped using this for a while because I'm starting to realize that it really likes to cake up under my eyes. When I put my concealer and I like to put this underneath just to set it, it cakes up my eyes a lot and I don't like that. I don't want caked up under eye area because then it's gonna make you look dry and then it's gonna make you look older, and who wants to look older? No one does. I already look like I'm 16. I don't want to magically turn into 40, so I don't really like using this. And like I said, I'm dry skin, so I don't really need powder. I actually need the opposite. I need more oil than powder. So I'm in a little bit of a predicament here when it comes to my powders. I only have 4 powders in my collection, my entire collection, 4 face powders, because of the same reason. Like, I don't need them, I don't use them up, so I don't know what to do with this. So yeah, if you have any suggestions, please leave them below. Last but not least, I have my e.l.f. Lipstick. This one's gonna take me a long time. There's not much progress on this, but I like wearing it. That's the color that I'm wearing today. So that's it to this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're gonna go ahead and talk about the channel update. So if you guys don't want to hear about it, then this is where the video will end. If you want to hear about it, I hope you do stay because it's gonna be quite exciting stuff. So let's go ahead and get started. Primarily my channel has been all about beauty and fashion and just like random videos here and there that I do. I realized over time that doing beauty videos isn't really my cup of tea when it comes to like teaching people how to do it or like presenting it on the internet, just because it's not something that I feel very comfortable with teaching others, and it's not really something I want to do either. It's not really a big passion of mine to be like a makeup artist or anything like that. Makeup is more of just a hobby, something just fun to do. I'm not calling myself a professional in anyway. For me, I feel like I want to step out of the whole beauty world and go more into productivity and time management and organizations and finances and stuff, and more business side of things, because that's what I resonate the most. I actually do have a business. It's called Babe Manager. I have been linking that for a couple months now, but I really want to dive into that category because that's what my business is all about. And I feel like in order to build a brand, I need to be consistent on all platforms, whether it's my YouTube channel, my Twitter, my Instagram, like I want to be, or my TikTok, I want to be very consistent with all my platforms. And if I'm doing beauty videos on here and I'm talking about political stuff on Twitter and I'm posting fashion videos on TikTok, it becomes very confusing for my audience. And so that is why I'm starting to choose to just do mostly, like I said, business, finance, and organization type of videos. I have something in my eye. I know I am doing this whole like project pan thing. Oh my god, there's really something in my eye. Are we clear? Oh, there's something in my eye and it's hurting so badly. I'm gonna try to pull through, draw they pull through. It's starting to look like an apology video, like
Guys, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be changing on you guys. This is my favorite channel, and I'm so sorry that I'm not doing beauty videos anymore.
Imagine. Oh my god, I'm like literally crying. Okay, I'm gonna have to pause because I'm going blind here. Okay, I hope we are okay now. I'm just gonna try to pull through. Where was I? So that's why I'm deciding to just do those type of videos. If you guys like that type of genre and stuff, and I always include it in my videos as well at the beginning, like my intro, saying that, you know, I do beauty, finance, business, and all that type of stuff, but I really want to set aside the beauty videos and go more into the whole business side, and I'm gonna start uploading on more those type of videos. I'm not saying maybe I probably won't ever do any beauty videos, because like I said, it's a hobby that I really like to do. I have a whole makeup case full of makeup, so as you could tell, like, it's something that I really liked, or continue to like. So that's pretty much it when it comes to these project pans. I'm not sure if you guys want to continue seeing them, if you guys enjoy them, or if you guys don't. I feel like you guys do, because that's one of the videos that I get like a lot more views on. So let me know. I could do them. I could still continue doing them if you guys want me to. I probably will. I don't think I'm gonna stop. I actually really like doing these project pans. It's kind of quite fun. And not only that, but I have a whole collection full of makeup that I really need to just do something about. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys choose to stay on this channel. If you don't, then that's okay, and I've enjoyed our time together. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye. Mwah.